Hello all and welcome to All Red. Are Liverpool back in for Zubimendi? Well, apparently they might be. This is the channel that is all red all the time. It's actually all red because it's all Liverpool all the time. I messed that up, but anyways, we're going to run with it no matter what. Get your comments in below. Let me know what you think of this. Is it absolute garbage? Does it go in the rubbish bin, or are there legs to it? Apparently, according to James Marshman, which, Team Talk, I have no idea if this guy is legit or not. But apparently, this was being reported by Fabrizio Romano. Here's the deal. Here's kind of what he lays out in this article over on teamtalk.com. Liverpool send dramatic final proposal to Zubimendi after things are kind of breaking down again with Real Sociedad. So basically, Hughes has gone back in because apparently Real Sociedad told Zubimendi, like, hey, we're going to match whatever they're offering you. Well, Liverpool came in and offered him to triple his salary, what he was making at Sociedad. I think he was making $35,000 a week. And they said, we're going to come in, we're going to give you, upwards of $150,000 a week. Now, my speculation is, if this report is true, which maybe sounds like it could be, if Fabrizio Romano, I know he's not an insider with Liverpool, but if the reports are true, my guess is that Richard Hughes has gone back in and said, all right, Zubimendi, your club told you they were going to do this. They told you they were going to compensate you like this, and yet they haven't. They've come back on their promises to you. So we are going to increase that even more. We want you so much. You are the only guy. You are the only guy to fit this role that we are willing to, double what our previous offer was. 150, now it's 200 or 300K a week because you are the guy. If that's not enough to tempt him, if Zubimendi might, maybe he's seeing through the Real Sociedad club, which again, I understand there's journalism, there's gotcha headlines, there's rumors, and most of them are not true. Most of them are not true. And so I don't want to paint Real Sociedad in a bad light because I don't know them. I was not in these meetings. I don't know what's going on. So I don't want to say Real Sociedad evil, they're going back on their promises. But if this is true, if this has legs, and Richard Hughes has the green light from FSG to basically say, all right, we're going to give you whatever it takes to get you to Liverpool. Well, that to me, we already know that they offered to basically triple his salary and they were going to pay the full release clause. So honestly, dude, I really don't understand the whole outrage against FSG with this thing. This was not FSG's fault. This was not a failure to cough up the funds to go get this guy. They were willing to pay the full release clause and they were willing to triple this guy's salary. Basically kind of saying whatever you need salary-wise, whatever you want, we're going to give it to you to come to Liverpool. They gave Hughes the backing that he needed to go out and get this guy. And it's not like they had to go sell Diaz or Salah to do it. So for one, I just really don't understand the whole hey, I've seen a couple Liverpool YouTube channels lately in the last couple days who are just losing their minds saying FSG out. John Henry, you get out of my club. Sell the club. Get everybody out of here. We're done. Richard Hughes, you need to be fired. I just don't understand that overreaction from people on this because it's not an FSG problem here. They were willing to cough up the money to go out and get this guy. It's clear that arneslot and Richard Hughes and probably Michael Edwards were all in agreement. This is the guy. If we're able to get this guy, if we're able to get Martin Zubimendi to Liverpool, that is the missing piece. And I think a lot of the fans were thinking that as well. So I don't understand the outrage on this. If this is true, if Richard Hughes has gone back in to Zubimendi and his agent and said, hey, Sociedad's not willing to give you what you wanted. We're actually going to give you more than what you wanted. Come to Liverpool. We will find some mountains for you. We will find some paella for you. Whatever you need. We will import the mountains. We will get a big truck. We will get a large crane. We will put them in your backyard. Whatever you need, Martin. So interesting rumor there. Hughes to make one final plea to Zubimendi. Latest reports from Spain claim the Merseysiders are refusing to take no for an answer, and they are trying to make one final attempt. So interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. This is interesting because I think this is the way that a lot of other clubs, especially what comes to mind is Manchester City, right? They come in, they say they want a player, other teams want the player might be undecided, but then City come in and they're basically probably writing a blank check. And that's how they get players to move. And so, we're seeing a little bit of that here, if this is true, that Liverpool could be doing this same kind of business where it's like, this is the guy. We need him. We want him. There's no one else. We don't have a plan B because there is no other player that could fill the role like you. So if this is true, I think it's a very interesting rumor. I hope it's true. I really do. I think a lot of people have said, myself included, hey, if Zubimendi doesn't want to come, then Liverpool don't want him. I still feel that way. But if, we don't know what happens behind the scenes. If there is something that can finally tempt Zubimendi or finally give him the thing he needed to make Liverpool the most enticing club in the world to play for, then we shall see. But to be honest, I give this rumor, maybe a 50% chance of being true because, after a player rejects Liverpool like that, we just don't see them going back in, and we don't see this happening. So, this could be maybe some Richard Hughes propaganda coming out to try to save face a little bit, or FSG to save face. I do not know. I will not claim to be in the know. But, hey, with Fabrizio Romano getting in on this reporting, that's interesting to me. That means it's not just some far-fetched rumor from the corner of the internet. So let me know what you think. Get your comments in below, and we shall have a civil discussion on this. I hope this does not bring up any PTSD for you. That's not my intention. But I thought this was a very interesting rumor for Liverpool FC.